Well, Tomas, he was born in 2010. Because of his prematurity, he suffered grade 3 and 4 bleeds to his brain. His diagnosis is spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy. So he's cognitively bright, he'll chat away and he's full of energy, but he has no independent movement, so he has no use of his arms and legs. I suppose with Tomas, he has a complex physical disability, so he would have a lot of, there would be a lot of different disciplines, different departments that would work with Tomas. The main ones, I suppose, at the top of the list would be his physiotherapy, which is huge for Tomas. Tomas would get that from Enable Ireland through one-to-one sessions with his physio. Under that would come the hydrotherapy. For Tomas, he's very, very tight most of the time. His tone is up, so a hydrotherapy session relaxes all of that. He would work as well with an occupational therapist. His speech is quite good, but we also link in with the speech therapist to make sure that we're doing enough with them. Then I suppose the big side would be the assistive technology for Tomas, which we're working on at the moment. That would take in his eye gaze.
The eye gaze is a little camera in front of a screen, so probably the easiest way to describe it is his eyes become the little mouse on the screen. It's been going very well for him. He wrote his own book, typed up his own little book, so he's an author as well. But it's just because I suppose he has no independent movement, the only I suppose independence he will have down the line will be possibly his eyes and his head. So the eye gaze is a fantastic piece of technology.
Well, I suppose it's imperative for Tomas because he cannot hold a pencil and he cannot use his hands. So for him to access the curriculum and all the subjects, he needs his eyes and that technology, which is quite recent. Support is through Enable Ireland, and because he does not have a cognitive disability, we don't have any other input from any other groups. So we would rely on Enable Ireland solely for any additional hours to give Shane and I a break. For his future, the main thing would be that he would be happy and cared for.
We will never stop trying to get him to live as independently as possible. I think that's our main aim.
For a child like Tomas with a complex need, no parent wants their child not to walk, but that's where we are now. It's the acceptance of Tomas, who he is.
Despite all the difficulties that he's been through, it's very encouraging for us to see him being so bright and willing to get on and not afraid of anything.
No,
really,
he's fearless.